Welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
Man, y'all, it's your boy Hitta, Mr. All Year L, if y'all don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm popping my shit, you feel me?
We definitely know.
Hey, if y'all don't know, it's ELHITTA.
Yeah.
El Hitta, for sure.
For sure. We're going to definitely get into everything, the name, all that, shorty. I just want to start by saying I definitely appreciate your time, you know what I'm saying? I know the history, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the brothers that was playing your music, but still play your music, you know what I'm saying? And to have you sitting right here is a blessing, so I appreciate you coming through.
It's all love, bro. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Gratitude. I like to get as much as the full story as we can in a short amount of time, so we're going to start from the beginning.
Okay.
Where you from? Where you grow up?
So, I was born and raised from out west.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off Chicago Avenue in Trumbull, born and raised. One of the originals, official, my son. What's going on now? Not saying there's too much going on, but them motherfuckers over there know I'm one of them faces for sure.
Mm-hmm. Now, just talk to us a little bit about growing up, you know what I'm saying, on Chicago Avenue in Trumbull. What was it like for you?
So, I ain't gonna lie, it was, you know what I'm saying, because it wasn't, that wasn't always my stomach ground, you feel me? But when I first jumped out the porch, that's what, you know what I'm saying, on my son, me and a few of my cousins, we just roaming out west.
Mm-hmm.
But the energy of where we feel comfortable at, like, this is what it is. Then my auntie ended up moving over there around that time anyway when we first jumped off the porch. So we like, shit, they accepting us. We already trendsetters anyway. You know, we 100% trendsetters. So everything we doing, these niggas, you feel me, on my son, we trendsetters, but we ain't know we was trendsetters, you feel me? On my son.
Yeah.
But it's like every time I leave and come back, bro, and them got some more trends they done already set. I'm cool. So that just made me not even want to leave from over there. You know?
Yeah.
So that just made me who I am today. You feel
Yeah.
me? Smart. Just seeing, it's just something about the hood I was in. We always was different.
That's dope, man. So it's a lot of things for a young brother to get into, especially out west, you know what I'm saying? So if you could, just talk about some of the things that you like to get into as a shorty, and like you mentioned that y'all was trendsetters, you know what I'm saying? What were some of the things that y'all was doing that motherfuckers probably want to hip on that y'all, you know what I'm saying, was
So
bringing to the block?
honestly, our lingo, the shit that we say, like, a lot of motherfuckers didn't even too much really know what that mean, but they just like the way that it flowed out. So our lingo, shit, the way we dress, the way we handle people, the way we handle women, you feel me? Just, we was young, we was big dogs at a young age, my son. And not everybody was big dogs, but you know how when you in the hoods and everybody got they certain people they branch off to?
Yeah.
But we all accept each other though, but you have our crowd, you know what I'm saying? Like you have a select, and everybody we knew what it was already, you feel me? Like, we used to be thirsty to hang around the older niggas, but the older niggas was thirsty to be around us.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm finna say, cause like my shit was separated by the generation, you know what I'm saying? So like the older guys, it was all love, but we necessarily ain't run with our older guys as much as we ran by ourselves. And then
For sure.
the generation under us, they got their own thing going on, especially now with all this shit going on. For sure, I was like, it's crazy, man. So let's talk about some of the music that you was listening to early. You know what I'm saying? What was you listening to? What was OG playing in the crib on the weekends type shit?
So OG was playing, goddamn it, Al Green, goddamn it, Eazy-E, the Isley Brothers, goddamn it, etc. But it's certain shit that she played, but I ain't know what was the meaning. Why I'm one thing about my OG. On Skino, I never see OG cry in front of me when I was a short. But what she would always do when she get in her feelings, on Skino, she'll make us go in the room, cause we know OG finna got them and flame up some weed or something, and she finna sit down. She ain't finna get no chest. She finna say, if this is a stereo right here. She finna sit in front of the stereo, grab her book with all her old shit in there, and just keep putting disc in after disc after disc. And I'm keep coming out.
I ain't seen one of them books in a minute, shorty.
Hey, and I'm keep coming out. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I don't even gotta piss. I'm just going to the bathroom to see what is OG doing. You feel me? Like, I know it's only OG out here, and I just see my OG just sitting in front of the radio by herself, and that just made me want to grow up and be alone or two. You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm a mama's boy. I love my OG. There's a lot of niggas don't want to admit they're mama boy. I love my OG.
Raised by my OG.
Queen.
Oh, bro.
You know, cause to be honest, that's who made me who I am today.
Facts.
My sons. So they
Yeah. So that's the music OG had playing. So who, if not necessarily a fan, but what were some artists that you clung on to early? You know what I'm saying? Like when you start taking your own path, you know what I'm saying, outside the Al Green, like what was some of the stuff that you latched on to?
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. So Wayne.
Facts.
I never had a what's my favorite rapper.
Facts.
When I heard this nigga Wayne, it made me want to experiment. So now I'm writing music, talking about certain shit that I ain't even doing.
Mm-hmm.
So then I had to go back and listen to my favorite rapper and see what it was. So I sit back and I listen to Wayne, and I'm writing down his lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm perfecting his craft for him, but the whole time it's for me though.
Right.
So I end up getting booked after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the midst of me trying to figure out what I want to do, I end up getting booked. So I'm like, damn, I did just leave the world from, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I'm writing music, ID home, shit like that. So all right, I'm finna do it here. I never knew how to write music. Mm-hmm. Every time I write, I put punchlines as the title.
Mm-hmm.
And just go. And just talking about all type of shit. You feel me? Just talking about all type of shit. If I knew what I knew now, then on Skino, I would have been. But my OG was a single parent. I was always kind of shy a little bit. So I don't know what it I don't know. I don't know. I knew I wanted to do it a little, but I ain't had the courage to push.
Right, for sure.
And motherfuckers that believe in me, like, sure, you can do it like now.
Yeah, for sure. And you slightly took action by yourself. Like you said, you was writing and stuff. So if you don't mind me asking, what was some of that? You said you kind of talked about everything, but what was some of that early subject matter like? Was it everything as far as like, you know, how waiting to talk about the space and the moon and the stars, or was you talking about real life stuff?
So
like,
honestly, I kind of was talking about the same shit that my idol was talking about. Mm-hmm. But I'm breaking it down in my own ways though. But I ain't know how to write music, so I'm thinking this shit sound good. And I'm rapping it in jail, but it's getting by, but it's not getting by. Mm. And it took me to that one time to start not giving a fuck and start experimenting my voice in the room. I ended up moving in a one-man cell. A one-man cell when I was in Lil DOC. That's when I officially started writing music. I was writing music in the ID home and shit like that, but when I made it to the docks, IDOC, Lil DOC on Skino, that's when it was really real. I started using my you feel me? I started playing with that shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Now I'm putting myself in all type of poem contests, Black History Month poem contests, Easter contests. I'm writing poems for. Now I got motherfuckers putting me on the phones. They paying me just to sing sing a poem on the phone to your girl. I don't even know what I'm doing. But I know it's preparing me for the outside.
Yeah. So you say you don't even know what you're doing, shorty, but like I said, I gotta give you your props again, just like how you started writing, you know what I'm saying? Like you subconsciously taking these steps to be there where you are today. Mm-hmm. So when you was up in there, like you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, like when did you subconsciously just start like with the harmonize and stuff? Like where did that come from? Did you?
When I was a shorty, me and my sister, I got two sisters, but one of my sisters, her name Gloria. Shout out my sister. Shout out all my siblings.
Shout out.
But my sister Gloria, we was like, okay, me and her got the same deity. And every weekend we'll go over my grandma and them house, and my daddy and them, they did music, and they got drums in the basement and a mic and certain things like that. So me and my sister, we be doing something, mimicking the Temptations. Oh, mother. Like we doing certain things like, so my voice was already developing as I go because I ain't know what I was doing, but it's in my blood because my relative was doing the shit, my people doing the shit. But I ain't even know what I was doing for sure.
Yeah.
So shit, as I got older and that shit helped me perfect my craft because I always was thinking about when that's why it's big on people treating kids right. Mm-hmm. Kids don't forget shit.
For sure. Facts.
And as they get older, that shit come back in their mind if their brain cells ain't dead. Mm-hmm. That shit pop back up in their head because I swear to God, not everything I remember, but on my son, I remember a lot of shit when I was a shorty on my son. Mm-hmm. And I remember who treated me right and who didn't treat me right. Mm-hmm. Or what I went through or what, I remember my OG struggled for a minute and I ain't know why she struggled. I still remember everything. We getting kicked out of shelters, all type of shit. On my son.
Mm-hmm. Now you locked down, you know what I'm saying, you getting yourself together, you putting the music together. Did you start to form a plan for when you touch the streets as far as the music go while you was locked down? Or?
No. The only thing I was focused on, coming back home to the guys, letting them hear this shit. Mm-hmm. Coming back home to the guys, when you ain't got no purpose in this shit, the only thing you look at is what do you have.
So you never was like, I'm finna go to the studio, I'm finna get this shit on wax, I'm finna get this shit on the radio, I'm finna shoot a video. You never thought like that?
I did, but I didn't know how to go about it.
Facts.
And I was in my head, I was too. I didn't want to ask no questions. I felt like I knew this shit on my own, try to figure it out on my own, and that's why I rep Skino so hard because Skino was the only nigga from the hood Don't get me wrong, bro, nigga was supportive too, but Skino was that nigga who would sit and listen to me rap. He in the middle of us working packs on my son. How many got left? You got 6? You got 6 left? All right, spit some. He'll sit right there and like on some real shit. That's why I rap Skino so hard. Like on my son. So I just, man, I never knew that this shit would build up to this. I'm just glad I never stopped popping my shit, never stopped talking, never stopped going for what I think is right.
Yeah. Now, before we progress on the story, I want to talk about a little bit about your style. You know what I'm saying? Your style is original as far as the way you dress, the way you rap, all that. Was that something that you created also while you was on lockdown? Or was that something that you felt like always been a part, you know what I'm saying, of who you are?
Honestly, no, that shit, how I dress, that shit wasn't ever playing neither type shit. It just, I go what makes me feel good. I don't give a fuck what he or she think on Skino. It ain't the clothes. Man, look, I don't give a fuck about none of that. If I feel like it's cool, I'm putting that shit on. Motherfucker gonna hate whether you doing good or bad, bro. On my son. Feel comfortable with you. And that's why I never gave a fuck how a motherfucker felt, how whatever I did.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, y'all hating is bringing income into my life. So keep fucking hating. I'm gonna keep trolling. I'm gonna keep doing stuff. I ain't even trolling. I'm gonna keep doing shit I know y'all don't even like. And y'all getting me paid.
For sure.
Thank y'all. That's why I love my fans so much.
And just that,
haters or not.
And the artists I work with, I always tell them, shorty, be your authentic self. Even if you think a motherfucker gonna look at you crazy, think you sound crazy, if you think that shit raw, shorty, do that shit, shorty, because that's gonna be that shit that, on shorty. So, so you do your time, you come home, you said you all you cared about was letting the gas hit this shit. Like, shorty, I've been working to check it out, shorty. So when, if you can remember, when did it change from that to, you know what I'm saying, now we want other people to hear it, you know what I'm saying? We want the world to hear it, or it was never like that and all, it just happened so fast.
So it started in jail. I'm fucking niggas up in the bullpens and shit like that. Like, okay, this is what I do. Okay, say if I'm in jail writing my music, I come home with a lot of shit. Boom. I won't even come home pursuing it. I'm just happy about being out and with the guys on Skino. And if bro them know I know how to rap. So if they tell me to spit some, I'll spit some shit. But I didn't know where to start. That's why support around you, that shit goes a long way on my son. So I come home with then 150 raps, do some goofy shit, get a warrant, get back locked up another 2 months. And now it's like I'm back, right? And then it's like it took that one time, my first county case. I'm fucking. I go in a bullpen, fucking them niggas up on Skino. Anybody that's gonna watch this video, that's gonna know how, they know. Them niggas that's watching this gonna know. On my son, I always had that shit, bro. I perfected my craft enough to pop my shit. And I pop my shit and I ain't, you feel me? That's why I was so, like, motherfuckers think when I made All Year, I came out of nowhere. I've been perfecting my craft. I've been had 300 songs in the vault before I made All Year.
Yeah, that wasn't no overnight shit. That was somebody that been doing that was talented.
And when I made All Year, I wrote All Year in February. That shit could have been in effect, because my producer, shout out my producer, RJ the MVP, when we made the beat, I kept telling bro, what the fuck is that beat we made that night? Bro, like, man, what I do?
So y'all song, your beat?
Yeah, like I say, my producer, I had my own producer. I still do. I had my own producer in that time. So, bro, it was shit for us to come together and pop our shit together. You know what I'm saying? He get his shit. I'm adding my look. I hear this. I hear that. And he trusting the process in the middle of this shit. So, yeah. So let's talk about All Year, shorty. Now, a brother from out west, for the time of the music, that's all. I was surprised to hear that y'all made the beat as well, because it was something different from everything else that was going on at the time. You know what I'm saying? We had the drill shit, we had the bopping shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you just come out of nowhere, shorty, with that lick,
with the melody, with the music, everything. I remember listening to the beat of the song as it's going out and coming back in, shorty. So, did you know it was a hit when you made it?
Yeah, I knew it was a hit when I wrote it
instantly.
I knew
you feel like that about everything, though.
Yes, I do. I feel about that about everything. But that I knew that was a hit on Skino, because I haven't wrote nothing like that in the past. Don't get me wrong, like you just said, us as artists, we feel like shit. Everything is a hit to us. But one of my I knew it was a hit because when I was recording in the studio, I cried on Skino. It was me, my girl, my producer, and his girl, and the engineer on Skino. We in that bitch off X. So when you off X, you feel me?
Good old days, bro.
So we in that bitch going crazy on my son, and we all felt the same thing. So we ain't dropped that shit ASAP.
You didn't?
Recorded this shit in February on my son. We ain't dropped this shit to June. We ain't dropped the audio to June. One of my homies, his name Debo. RP my homie Kenny, man. He died in a car accident on the 4th of July. This is his little brother, Debo. I used to always pitch my songs to my homies on Skino. I used to always pitch my songs to my homies. He like, bro, I'm finna put this to the world. All right. He the first motherfucker that made that shit go viral. On my dead grandma. He put a picture of me.
Just the audio.
And that audio next to each other on Skino. I look up that shit in there, 6,000 shares. I'm damn. And that's how that bitch really.
Was you listening to it before you put it out? Was that something you was listening to?
Yeah, that's something. That's definitely something I would listen to for sure. But I'm on a mission. This shit don't stop. Cause like I said, I had 300, 400 songs already in the vault before I made all year. So this shit don't stop. I'm looking at this like, yeah, I know it's a hit. But I'm looking at this like the regular shit. But I know this is one of them ones though. But I'm my man on the treadmill.
Yeah.
On Skino.
You know what go up was just the audio. So the audio go up, shorty. What's next? That the audio go up, it's like, yeah, we gotta put this video up. Gotta put how long between the audio? Because you said you sat on it from recording it to the audio. Now from the audio to video, how long was that?
So I dropped the audio June 3rd, if I ain't mistaken. The audio and the video was months apart. Like I said, I think I dropped the audio maybe June 3rd, somewhere in the beginning, because my homie Drizzy got killed. My homie Drizzy, RP, long live Drizzy.
Rest in peace.
He got killed around June. He got killed June 3rd. And I think maybe a day after that is when I dropped the audio. His birthday, July 4th. By the time the audio even got to July 4th, that bitch is already at 100K. Probably even more. So in the midst of that motherfucker popping, we already shooting now. We shooting.
Between the 3rd and the 4th?
Between June 3rd and July 4th, mind you, his birthday is on July 4th.
The video was on the 4th?
I dropped the video on July 4th, which is his birthday.
Okay.
So from June 3rd, from when he passed, all the way from in between that, we was shooting. We was shooting. So I didn't know when I was gonna drop that bit, but I thought of my homie, like, damn, this is one of the niggas. This is one of the niggas that'll make me pull up to the hood. I'm finna come to the hood. Nigga, bitch, you ain't going to the hood. Come get this money, get the fuck in the studio, beat it. That's one of them niggas.
Yeah.
That's how Drizzy was. Come get this bread, beat it. We ain't trying to kick it. We out, you know what's going on out here. Go. On Kenny Man Grade. That's why I dropped that shit on brother birthday.
Yeah.
July 4th.
Now, along with the video, shorty, like a lot of brothers, especially with our background, shorty, we don't know too much, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things we do, especially I see is with brothers who do music a lot, they might not get the right cameraman for the right video. So they have a hit and they might have to reshoot the video type shit. So how did you even cause the video, even the video a classic, shorty. So how did you link up with the cameraman? How did y'all pick the scenes in front of you? You see all that? Like, how did all that come together?
Okay, so I had a management team. And the guy, shout out Alvin Elmore, that's who shot it. He an older guy. Before all year, like I say, I had shit already. They heard all year and like, nah, we need a motherfucking movie director. Now, Alvin Elmore, he do movies as well, those type of videos. But I don't really think he was into heavy with the videos. Then when he did my shit, I think he kind of fell back because it was too many motherfuckers he running. You know what I'm saying? You know how
yeah, for sure.
feel like they run across motherfuckers that ain't helping them pop it. So they're like, man, I'm finna go ahead and fall back. I lose interest in this shit. But somehow, bro, my teammate, he liked this shit. So we brought him up. You feel me? Brought him on board. We shooting that shit for some days.
Yeah.
I
felt it looked like y'all. He put that shit together. That shit like one day. Sure.
It was days after each other.
Yeah.
We popped our shit days after each other. But even before that, we shot gang them. We shot gang them. Then we shot all year. So we was already popping it.
Now, in the midst of shooting the video, shorty, I got a few more for all year. We're gonna move on, shorty. But in the midst of shooting the video, I know the audio went up 100K, shorty. Did you expect the video to go up millions?
I expected it.
You did?
I did.
That's
Because
what's up,
when I seen what the audio did, on Skino, like I swear to God, when I seen 100K in 2 weeks and shit, like I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Just because I had songs in the vault, I wasn't dropping that shit, bro. Before I dropped all year, I probably had like 3, 4 underrated songs that wasn't doing too much with no videos. I had some little shit. I swear on my son, you know how niggas gotta drop maybe 10 through 20 videos before they even getting recognized.
For sure.
Man, it wasn't none of that with me. That shit only took a video with me.
That was your first video?
No. I had a song called Because. I'm finna tell you all the songs I dropped before I made All Year on Skino, and my real fans know. Because motherfucking All, No Filter, We Outside, matter of fact, she wasn't dropped. She wasn't even dropped on Skino. She wasn't dropped, but she was in the cut. But I had like 4 songs, bro. On my dead grandma. The real fans, I had like 4, 5 songs. And them bitches weren't even, they had a couple of thousands of views, but on my son, bro, All Year, that did it.
And you knew it was finna do it.
I knew it.
So
and the reason why I knew it was gonna do it, because I had already perfected my craft.
Yeah. So in preparation for you knowing what this shit finna do, shorty, what was your mind at, shorty? Because like I always like to go back to, shorty, like at the end of the day, we all come from where we come from, you know what I'm saying? And a blessing like that, shorty, was it hard to wrap your mind around that? Like, was you like, yeah, I'm finna get ready for these interviews and these shows and stuff like that?
Honestly, my only thing was going through my head was getting the fuck out the trenches, bro. I wasn't even thinking about learning the game for real, because I'm a shorty, 21, 22. I'm just happy about this. I can't believe I beat the odds. I can't believe a nigga that didn't have no type of say-so or no type of structure became a voice now. I couldn't believe it. So like I say, I wouldn't even think about the business part now. I'm just thinking about the guys, bitches, clothes, this. I ain't had that shit growing up. You feel me?
Thanks.
So when I got a chance to get that shit, I got that shit. But I
need
didn't abuse it.
You said you didn't?
I didn't abuse it. But even in the midst of all that shit, I still made sure all my people was cool, though. I still made sure all my people was cool. Like, no matter what. I ain't abused that shit, though.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's why I'm still humble the way I am right
now. Now, shorty, when you start going up, shorty, what's the first call you got? What's the first email you got? Or anything that you got was like, oh yeah, this shit, no pun intended, I'm sure. What he say?
Reached out to me. Send me his number. Matter of fact, he sent matter of fact, I'm skinny. I'm
twist that mic in for me a little bit. Twist it towards you for me. Yep, twist. Yep. Beanie, you twist that mic? No, we got it. No, we got it.
Thank you.
Yep.
So one of my managers I had, Bodil, he a good friend with Walker.
For sure.
On Skino. Shit. Walker ended up reaching out to him like, or however that went. On Skino Grave. All I know is Walker FaceTime me. Lil Dre Grave. He FaceTime me. I'm shocked though. Cause I'm like I just said, a nigga with no voice, no type of motion, push to the back. I'm one of the type of niggas, I was letting all my homies them get the.
Did it feel like overnight?
No. It ain't feel like overnight. It felt like when it did feel like overnight, it felt like overnight when that when that bread was in that account on Skino. That's when you feel me? When I knew my life was, that's when I knew. I'm like, damn, it did feel like overnight, but it was overnight. Like, you can go to sleep with, goddamn it, $10 in your account. You wake up with damn near 150,000, 200 on Skino. So it's like, if you want to put it like that overnight, yeah.
Oh, bro, first thing I'm doing, I'm getting in the shower, bitch.
So what? Before I'm finna lay right here for about an hour and realize the shit that I'm about to do with
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
The things that I didn't know then, I know now.
Right, for sure. And we're gonna get into that. Another question I want to ask you about All Year, is there an official remix to All Year?
No.
Why not? They're like, cause you know, like, especially when a brother from the city get a hit song, like the industry be quick to, you know what I'm saying, to remix that joint. So I know you probably, if you had conversations about it, what was that like and why we never officially got?
I'll be honest with you. Honestly, the first situation I had going on, I always told my people, like, man, I don't want no motherfucker on the remix all year because I feel like ain't nobody gonna top that bitch but Michael Jackson. That's the only motherfucker who I felt. On my son, that's the only motherfucker who I felt that can reach that. So my son, I left it alone.
Okay.
But if I knew what I know now, I was shorty then. I'm 30 now. When I first got my situation, I was 21, 22. You know, I was just happy to get the fuck out the trenches. But
did anybody send you like the song like, shorty, let me hop on this, shorty, let's do this, let's do that? You know what I'm saying?
no,
Yeah, I'm surprised.
nobody really. Don't get me wrong. You got Kevin Gates riding around listening to that bitch. You got a few motherfuckers riding around.
In the world listening to that bitch to this day, shorty.
But
bro,
my team, I think they kind of went off me by saying I ain't want no motherfucker on it. But if y'all know the business, we finna put dude on that bitch. We finna put dude on that bitch. Herbo was riding around listening to that bitch, so it's like I didn't know, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If I knew, I'm reaching out to them.
Yeah,
I didn't know on Skino because when I jumped into this shit, I didn't have goddamn it uncles. I didn't have mentors.
Right. And no blueprint. Well, no blueprint for that shit.
So pretty much everything I know now, I learned by myself and niggas backstabbing me on Skino. Don't get me wrong, it's certain people that taught me little shit, but not hard, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I learned for real, I learned this shit like.
Now, things start happening, shorty. The bank account flooded, you know what I'm saying? How do you choose like your management, the people to put around you? Where do you get like who tell you to like go ride with, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody, what you got going on, but who told you to go link up with Bodil and do that? Like where you get this information?
Okay, so before Bodil even came in place, I had a management team called Dub Life. Dub Life Entertainment. This was we on the flow on Skino Grave. I'm doing shows for like a year straight just to get my name. You feel me? On Skino. And not even saying these niggas was making money off me then, but it's like I'm so busy perfecting my craft, I don't give a fuck because I want these people to hear me. Because I came from not having a voice and not being able to speak up to now doing this shit. So my manager, Dub Life, Lush the spokesman on Skino Grave. We start to blow. We got our promotion team, our video guy, we got everything. We popping it. But when I got to that certain level of I don't know what to do next, let me call in a motherfucker I know that got ties to the industry. So he called Bo. First time I met Bo ever in life on Kenny Man Grave. We met that man, I think maybe at a bank or something. On Skino, he put $1,000 in my pocket. He put $1,000 in my pocket. And that's how business was started. And I just learned from that. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with certain people, you got to understand the business between business and friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't jump straight into this shit thinking the motherfucker your friend, bro.
Facts.
You have to understand this shit. And this ain't no disrespect to nobody. Not saying I'm talking down on boy, nobody, but it's like certain shit made me learn. And I appreciate the shit that a motherfucker did to help me. He got them and put this money in my pocket. Bought me my first car. And I appreciate that shit. Mentor vibes. I appreciate that shit. You feel me? So, it's just shit. When you feel like you get to at a certain point in your life where you feel like you got this shit, don't be afraid to spread your wings.
For sure.
Oh, spread your wings.
Now, when it was time to settle on a situation, shorty, was that like another thing, or was like you still was like didn't have nobody around you who really did you have to go grab somebody else, or was Bo your industry person for the situation?
Now that's what it was. So on top of we had a whole team around us on Skino. We had a real life whole because before this HMG shit right now, I was Groovy Gang. Groovy Gang Entertainment on Skino. I was signing artists, all type of shit. So shit was going for sure. Shit definitely was going. Like
was crazy labels reaching out? Did you have to like make a decision?
I had a meeting with Danny every label. Before I ecstatic with Atlantic Records on Skino, I had maybe 3 meetings with Atlantic Records before I settled. I had meetings with every motherfucker.
Do that shit be fun, or you be like, I'm tired of this shit, so we got to pick one. Yeah.
But my biggest pet peeve though, like when I'm in front of them labels and I'm nervous a little bit and I know I'm finna, I get like some sickness. I gotta go to bed. I gotta throw up.
Bro, I get the same anxiety on, bro.
Yeah, I was, and then the only thing going through my head, damn, I hope I don't fumble. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a nigga that never had no voice in front of these big ass labels now. Everybody, every rapper dream is to get in front of labels. You can't tell me, nigga, I want to stay independent. Ooh. Man, you know what the fuck going on. You want to get in front of them labels. If you had the opportunity to get in front of them labels on Skino, you would get in front of them labels. My son. So just being in front of them labels and still having a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, contracts and certain shit, it's ain't no way I could not learn the game. Going back and seeing the shit that I have been through and watching certain videos and you know what I'm saying? There's no way.
Yeah, you got the blueprint now.
I got it.
Shorty. First hand. Shorty. So what did Atlantic tell you outside of all these other situations that made you settle with them? Like you said you went to 3 meetings with them. So what was they talking about that? And you ain't gotta give us details, but what was some of like the parameters, some of the things they offered? Was it like an album deal or anything like
so basically what made me go with them for real? I can keep my groovy gang shit with me. And y'all help me. Y'all got me, but also put an extra advance in that bitch to help me bring my groovy gang. You know what I'm saying? So they let me stay with, not saying they weren't doing it, but they made more sense of how they broke this shit down. So, hey, yeah, I ran with it. Not off the first interview, but I mean, not off the first, you feel me? Yeah. But as it went, I'm like, fuck it. They popping it. So I ran with them.
So after the deal is done, Shorty, what they tell a new artist like yourself, Shorty? They be like, yeah, we're gonna do an album, we're gonna go on tour. Like, what do they tell like outside of give you the advance? Like, what else come with that shit?
Look, I signed my deal downtown at the Steak 48 on Skino.
Oh yeah,
they flew in. We down there on my grandma, me, couple of my people, and all rich white motherfuckers. We in that bitch on my son and. We talking our shit. I'm ordering all type of shit I never thought I'd be able to order. And we in there just doing our thing on Skino. We talking and we going over shit. We going over the contract and all that shit. And he looks up. I signed that shit. I still got the video and everything. They asked me, they're like, how you want to go about us announcing your signing? We can put this shit out tomorrow. Let the world know you signed. I'm no, don't do this yet. I got some shit I need to handle. Give me a couple days, man. Give me a couple days. But in the midst of me saying that, I'm emotional as fuck. Cause I'm like, bro, I just signed a deal, man.
Yeah.
On Skino Grave, I came home September of 2017 off parole. Nigga, I was famous by July of 2018.
What's the first date again?
So from September of 2017 to July of 2018, June of 2018,
bro,
I was already famous. I just ain't walked into the meeting yet.
I'm sure. So yeah, and that's a blessing in itself, cause you know a brother he'll go back in that time span, bro. I'm sure. So you if you don't mind me asking, you told him, hold on, not right away.
Yeah, I told him not right away. Let me get some shit in order. You feel me? Let me holler at OG and them. Let me get, cause this a big situation for a motherfucker.
So that's what it was, hollering at OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you how it really got out.
That's okay right now.
So boom. I told him, I'm like, man, what the damn I don't want motherfuckers to know yet. Give me a couple days. Let me do this. Let me make sure my people is in position before we even pop into the world, because
it's the world.
This is the world. On Skino. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low key nervous as fuck because like, damn, I'm him. A nigga that just came from being silent is him now. So the team know we keeping this shit quiet, bro. I ain't gonna say no names. But somebody out the crowd, man, couldn't hold their fucking tongue. And it got out to the real. So now I got all type of, I got all type of street niggas, all type of woo-woo coming at me. Doing this, saying that, just saying that. Y'all didn't give me a chance to say, I'm finna pop my shit back on. Y'all got me fucked up. On Skino, I ain't even get a chance to tell no motherfucker. So y'all coming at me talking crazy on my dead grandma. Y'all ain't finna get what the fuck y'all think y'all finna get, because I don't like how you just approached me with my son in the door. So now my whole hood turned against me. And even though a lot of niggas turned against me on my son, I'm so shout out to Bo Deal. Moschino, shout out to Bo. He knew all the shit I was going on with the hood. He reaching out to certain niggas. Look, woo out the band, woo woo. So now look up, all these niggas saying I can't come back to the hood. Woo out the band, this, woo out the band, this gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Looks up, shit happens. And now I'm here. I'm there. I'm back in the hood though. I'm popping my shit in the hood though. So it's like, shit. I always been a team player, bro. I always 100% been a team player. Everybody don't agree with what you. Out of 100 people, it can be that one person that don't agree. It's like a domino effect. That one person, his aura can be so strong, he can make them change on a motherfucker just off a look or just off a valid thing that they off a thing that they feel is valid. So when that shit started happening towards me, on skin over. I ain't never been the type to really explain myself, bro. So now that's why I love music, because this is the only way I can really. I'm learning how to really, you know what I'm saying, communicate now. But my music, that's my therapy, bro.
For sure. Now before we get into the music, another question I want to ask you, Shorty, is I wanted to know the difference of the treatment, you know what I'm saying, that you might have got before the world knew you had a deal to when you didn't have a deal. Like, was that different? Like, did family, friends, was it different, or was everybody still, did everybody expect something? Is that like how, you know, everybody be like, yeah, everybody expecting something? Will do be like that for real, or?
Now, when it first kick off, I ain't gonna say every motherfucker expecting something. Everybody, they gonna support, don't get me wrong, on my son, motherfucker gonna support. But then you gonna start seeing a motherfucker gonna go from here into, man, you got this, or you got, ooh, come slide on me. I know you got, not even just if you gonna ask me for the bread, come slide on me. Because I know for a fact you got all the weed, you got all the liquor, you got all the hoes. So it's like coming around that shit. Every time I go shopping, it's me motherfuckers with me. I'm the type of nigga on my dead granddaddy. It's not one nigga that went to the. I never not made sure my people was cool. On my son, I always made sure my people was cool, bro. If a nigga feels some type of way how they feel, that's how they felt. But on Lil Dre, I never was not a team player. I always made sure motherfuckers was cool. I don't give a fuck if it's a bite to eat. On Lil Dre, I always made sure my people was straight. I never try to make my people look at me no funny type of way, gang. On Skino, never. To this day, nigga, never. But it's like I learned. Even if you feed them, it's still some type of agenda still. And now I know when you feed a motherfucker, it's how you feed them. Some niggas get bones, and some motherfuckers get the meat.
Now, what was it? Did you have to look at it like? Was it a big group of people who didn't support you that was around you, but then start to support you when you start to go up? And did you treat them the same? Like, was like, yeah, come on. Did you treat them like, yeah, you want to listen to my shit before? Oh yeah, type shit. Or did you just embrace everybody?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I embraced the head, motherfucker. But in the back of my head, I always still, even if I ain't showed them that, I always knew who the fuck wasn't there 100%. Prime example, I'm gonna go back to the hood. It's certain niggas in the hood who supported a motherfucker that ain't said a word. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It was certain motherfuckers in the hood that ain't said a word who I expected to say something. Them the niggas who kind of helped the motherfucker. But the motherfuckers that's doing so much, doing all that talking, them the niggas ain't did nothing for a nigga. And it's the niggas that ain't never been in a nigga crowd. Like, that's what I was just telling you earlier. We all in the hood, but it's my crowd is my crowd. We brothers, but my crowd is my crowd.
Right.
It's certain motherfuckers that wasn't even my crowd saying something. So it's like,
yeah, you get a fight in the hood any day of the week.
You know. So,
yeah. Now, with now that you got the deal, Shorty, and you doing your thing, Shorty, what's your in the midst of, matter of fact, what I want to ask you before all that, when you feel like the hood was turning they back on you, did you ever feel like, do you feel like now, not fuck the hood, I want to get my words right, but when did you separate the two, Shorty? Like, when did you make the decision? Yeah, fuck that shit. When did you make the decision, like, I can't, you know what I'm saying, make the hood happy or take the hood with me? And was that easy? And how did you come to that, you know what I'm saying? If you ever came to that.
Okay. So even after all the shit was going on, after I got signed, so shit I'm going through the hood. I'm going through with the hood on Skino. I still brought my immediate team. I tried to bring my immediate team. My immediate team, y'all know who. Yo, yeah, on my dead grandma. They know who my immediate team was. I tried to do what I could do with my immediate team. But it just certain shit was building up, bro, and I couldn't take no more, man. I feel like I was fighting for my fucking self. Yeah, I got certain motherfuckers on my corner of my team, but I still feel like I'm fighting by myself with my dead grandma. So that's why I just said, fuck it. I'm in this shit. It's me. This me. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck how you feel. If I've been knowing you 10, 20 years. But to protect this, brother, I love you on Lil Dre grave, but doodles. But it wasn't a doodles as in a fuck you.
Right, for sure.
It was a doodles to, because you're not understanding me. You listening to other niggas, or you hanging around other niggas that, you get what I'm saying? That's easily influenced to tell you to say fuck me. Now you go on social media and now say some shit that'll make the whole world, the whole hood on some fluky shit with me. Because the one thing that a motherfucker said, because you felt some type of way. Now when you felt some type of way, made everybody, and that just made me feel like, the rest of the niggas felt that type of way. Because if it was so easy for a nigga to, off of what a nigga say, hey, I already felt that. It's the, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I ain't.
Motherfucker, he ain't just think of that shit then right there and there.
But you know what's so crazy? I never went live about this shit. None of that shit. I just popped my shit in little interviews and music and shit like that. But I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You know how certain motherfuckers, he say, oh, he sneak this and he pillow talking. Ooh. My only way was to ever express myself was through music. Because like I said, I never really had a voice, brother, on my son. Like, I ain't no bitch-ass nigga on Lil Dre. I address motherfuckers. You know how niggas get played with in the world?
For sure.
You know how niggas play with you on the media and they get played with in the world? You see niggas play with me on the media, ain't no nigga tried me in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Because niggas know.
Yeah. And I was just talking to my cast about that shit. They be like, so I give people, in this media shit, I give people pass every day, bro. That shit ain't for real, shorty. That shit ain't
for real. It's like you gotta give them a fuck. You gotta give them, because that's their opinions. Their opinions don't mean shit in real life. Nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Now, shorty, you got the deal, shorty. Let's talk about how you think the deal went, shorty. Do you think, now looking back on it, do you think it was a good deal? Do you think you could have got a better deal? Do you think people in this situation ain't do their job as better good as they should have?
So honestly, I think it was a good deal to the point up until that motherfucker try to change a motherfucker. I'm me. I ain't I'm me. I ain't ready to be a goddamn it. I'm a street nigga. I ain't now a goddamn it Travis Scott. Who else? You know what I'm saying? In that life, in that world, them type of the no caps, the niggas that, you know what I'm saying? You'll see a nigga come from hood and go to a Uzi Vert. No diss to Uzi Vert, but you get what I'm saying with this shit.
Facts,
you feel me?
facts.
I wasn't, no, this is me. I ain't even pop my shit yet. What the fuck I look like trying to, what? I write my own music on Skino. I dress myself. Even though motherfuckers don't like it, I just always have my own style. So once the label start, I wasn't thinking I was just thinking here. Ain't nothing wrong with you letting a motherfucker change you, is how you do it. And I was looking at it as in, hell no, man. I want to stay street. Hell no, boy. I want to woo. And that shit, it led to me making Atlantic drop me. I made Atlantic drop me. I got into one of my managers, and Atlantic told me, next story.
So, before we go to the next story, if you don't mind, was an album supposed to be in that deal? And how deep in the process was that within the deal?
So, honestly, we was still kind of slight fresh. On my son, we was still kind of slight fresh, bro. Like I said, I got into a certain situation with one of my managers, man, and I was trying to get rid of motherfucker. And the only way I can get rid of motherfucker is to sacrifice what I did, what I'm doing. They say you signed a deal with him. So the only way you can get rid of him is if we drop you. Bro, I cried nights. I knew this is what I wanted. The situation happened already. It happened. I know he gone.
Yeah.
So how can I? Hey man, this is the only way we can get you. It's the only way we can get him gone. We have to drop you. So I stopped. I stopping music. I stopped dropping music and got dropped from Atlanta.
Damn.
From that, and that shit killed me, bro. That shit killed me, bro. That shit killed me. But I'm glad I did what I did.
And you would do it again like that?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't do it again because the team I got right now is valid. The HMG, I love them niggas. On Skino Grade, they ain't showed me nothing different. But help me get, and you know what's so crazy? I've been knowing them a short period of time. But these guys I'm dealing with right now, bro, they different, bro. The shit that I had going on previously, it ain't like this now. And when certain shit come across now, I'm like, damn. That's how I know motherfucker ain't really too much had my best interest then, because how the fuck I ain't know that?
Yeah, bro.
How?
Now, with the after all that, shorty, after all that, do you think how is anybody who's around you then around you now? And is the situations you dealt with all them people back then affect how you deal with a person now? Like, if a person show you any of them red flags that you dealt with back in situations, does that affect, like, I don't even want you?
So, yeah, it definitely did.
Or do everybody get a clean slate?
Right now, my new situation on Skino, ain't nobody around but my producer. Everybody else, and bro right here, bro, them two on Skino Grade. But man, you bro right here on my dead grandma. Shout out, bro. There's you on Skino.
Shout out.
Bro for sure. He know. So, I ain't want no other. I told my OG, Mom, ain't nobody coming into all the people that was the raining hell balls in my situation. Yeah, they ain't here no more, Mom. And on my dead granddaddy grave, all this around me now is a new team. The only motherfucker I still got left is that's here with me from my previously, like I said, bro, and my producer RJ. On Skino. Shout out RJ the MVP. This who made all year, gang them, burn one. All that type of shit. Shout out, bro. That's the only motherfucker who I still got with me from this new shit right now.
What I want to ask you about, that's what lost me. I want to ask you about your mental after, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you cried nights about making a decision, shorty. But what is like actually getting that call, shorty? Like, or getting that email or that, official thing, like, yeah, this situation over. Like, how was your mental, shorty? Like, did you still want to make music? Like, did you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was you punching the L, shorty? Like, what was the vibes?
Honestly, so it was me and one of my securities. I had a condo, DT, and I was pulling into my my underground, goddamn it. Not ain't gonna say driveway, but yeah, garage on Skino Grade. And getting out the con shit, I get a call from the label. And we officially out the band. I was letting him know what was going on, you feel me? So when that shit happened, I looked at him, I'm like, I'm finna keep going. They told me this is the only way I can get rid of him. So I felt kind of a relief, but I felt like, damn, everything is gone. What the fuck? And I didn't even know how I was gonna bounce back. I just kept going. I'm getting little. You look up, goddamn, in 2-3 months, I'm so stressed out, I'm this big. My grandma, I'm little, I'm hurt, bro. I don't know what the fuck, I'm hurt, bro. I'm so hurt. One of my cousins I'm doing fluky shit, I'm moving fluky. One of my cousins we get pulled over, bro, trying to go out west, trying to get some X, man. I'm Xing some weed. 12 ended up pulling us over, man, on my son, bro. And the only reason why they pulled us over because I was parked in a handicapped spot. So now they got the probable cause to get the motherfucker out the car. They got a whole pipe in here, man. Cuz took the pipe case of me on Skino. And like one of my managers just said, if he ain't take the pipe case, that mean he ain't believe in you. So he knew, he believed in you. He knew he can depend on you to take care of him. He knew you feeding him. You knew ain't no nigga finna take no case from you if they know you ain't finna get wild with him. I mean, you ain't finna take care of him on Lil Dre. And when bro got booked on skin or grave. Bro was straight. Even if I ain't sending him the bread directly, I'm sending it to his girl. Letting his girl look this what it is. If she ain't sending it to him or not, when you come home, you got to answer to what it is. I'm telling you in front of her. What was I doing to him? What was I on Skino? Cause I make sure my people straight.
For sure, righteous activities, man. So let's go ahead and move into the music, man. So, let's talk about your creative process. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this for so long, not so long, but you've been doing your thing. So if you don't mind sharing, like, what's your creative process like? Do you still write? You know what I'm saying? Is there notepads? You be on the phone with the notes? Like, how you put this shit together?
I love writing, bro. On some real shit. My homie didn't be asking me like, why you don't go to the studio and freestyle? I can go in that bitch and freestyle, but I love writing, bro. I'm big on structure. So when you write music, that shit structure. It's like your life. You writing how you moving. I move this way, I'm moving correct. I want the shit that I'm putting on, jotting down is correct. So I love writing, bro. On some real shit every day. I don't give a fuck if I don't write no music. I'm gonna get up and listen to some beats. I listen to beats like they goddamn it. On my son. What a guy, bro. Like real live music. Like, on my grandma, I play the same beat all day. All fucking day, bro. I listen to beats all day. I love beats. I love music.
When you listening to a beat, what are you looking for necessarily in the beat?
I go off of feelings. I know a good beat when I hear one. So if I hear a good beat on some trend shit, I'm going some trend shit. If I hear a beat on some sad shit, I'm going on some sad shit. If I hear a beat on some female shit, I'm going where the women at. But on the women's side, you got the hoes and you got the women. You got real women. Feel me? Oh, shit.
It's what tell you play your own trouble. But also with your creative process, shorty, when you putting that shit together, do you consciously be like, I need one for the ladies, I need one for the radio, I need one for the gas? Do you, or is it just always a vibe when you listen to the beat and you come across it?
Pretty much it just be a vibe on how I go off of the first beat I hear. Like this is what it is. You feel me? Because like I was just saying, you have a difference between you have women, real women, and hoes. You can talk about the hoes shaking their ass, bitch, you eating this and you are. But the women, baby, I love you. What the bam? This is how we coming. Woo. So it's like every time I listen to a beat, that's what helped me know how I'm finna come. But then also, what I used to do, I used to rap off beats that I didn't like. But that's what I'm finna go back to. Rap on beats that I don't like. That's how more hits gonna come. Yeah. Because I don't like this beat, so I'm gonna you know what I'm saying? My lyrics, I gotta make sure my lyrics popping.
Now, what's it like working with other artists in the city? What's the vibes?
It's valid on Skino because on some real shit, I love my city, man. On my son, like I real loud love the rack. You feel me? Like even outside of the niggas, even outside of motherfuckers hating, hey, brother. Even outside the motherfuckers hating and doing all that extra shit on my son, I still love my city. Because at the end of the day, slaughter us. Everybody ain't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's my city. You know what I'm saying? On my son. But what I won't let my city do is kill me. I ain't gonna let my city take me out. One thing that niggas in their city don't do, they don't master their city. That's why they get took the fuck out.
That's what it is.
On skin, if you ask me, that's my opinion. I don't walk around this bitch like I can get touched, brother. I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't. I know I can't.
And that was one of my questions because you've been doing your thing in the city since you popped, shorty. So like, how do you? Do you just move as a righteous brother so you don't worry about the drama, or do you self-consciously take steps to avoid certain shit?
I feed off the drama. I be want to comment on shit, but I don't because it's more me taking heat off the shit than expressing my. You can't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. So. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just keep my mouth closed because motherfuckers hating on me anyway. Like I'm one of the niggas from the city. Motherfuckers always doing some fluky shit I want to hate on. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just keep this shit to myself. You feel me? But when it's that time for me to pop my shit, I'll pop my shit though. But like I said, I love my city 100%.
like veteran artists from the city reach out to you and try to like put you under their wing and like try to, you know what I'm saying, guide you?
I ain't gonna say guide, but gave me some information that can get me ready for the long run. Like now, Twister, on Skin, shout out him. Shauna, shout out her. It's a few do or die. You got goddamn it, Louis. You know what I'm saying? On Skin No Grade, like these some rack. Like I ain't gonna lie, a lot of motherfuckers from the rack I done bump heads with. I done had talks with, and everybody had their own say so on how I should move on some shit. So,
how do you feel about features?
I love features, but it's levels to features. Do you feel like you popped your shit? Or do you feel like you just need a motherfucker to co-sign you? Or do you feel like you need a motherfucker to pull you along? Me, I'm not too heavy. Nah, like I said, I don't mind no feature on Skin on them. Motherfuckers I did features with, shout out them. But I feel like I ain't 100% pop my shit yet, brother. On Skino. So that's why I keep making songs, and not even giving a fuck if nobody gonna be on them. Cause I still have so much shit to say that y'all ain't heard.
Now, I'm sorry, I just got so many questions, shorty.
Lay it on me.
So with you having all this music, shorty, what's the blueprint, shorty? Like, is it, do you just put it out strategically, singles? Do you want to put out album after album, tape after tape? Like, what's the blueprint for somebody who got so much music involved? Like, how do you distribute, you know what I'm saying, all that music?
Okay, so at first I've been independent since 2020. I've been independent since 2020, 2021. I just been doing this shit by myself. I ain't even had no structure behind this shit. I'm just putting certain shit out there. I was experimenting through Trillers and shit like that.
Yeah.
You hear me?
So even with that, you go crazy with the bitches.
I know. And that's because I got a team now. It's not about me. Then it was never about me, but it's like I'm by myself. So it's fuck it. It is what it is on my son. But my team, they help me structure this shit more. Like, okay, look, bro, you can do what you want. But you know what I'm saying? You more of a business man now. You're not on your own no more. You really have a team. So I know you ain't trust motherfuckers before as much. But you can not saying you gotta let your guard down, but you can breathe, little bro. And on my son, that's what I've been doing because they haven't showed me like I couldn't breathe.
What's your opinion? You know what I'm saying? No disrespectful shit, nothing like that. But what's your opinion on the current artists that's like coming up out the city? Like,
they popping their shit. My only thing is be versatile. Be versatile. On my son, be versatile. Every female artist ain't gotta fucking sound like Mellow Bucks. On Skino Grade, that shit pissing me off, man. Cause all these female artists, not saying y'all not popping y'all shit, but y'all sound like Mellow Bucks, man. The females I heard. Not saying all of them, but the ones I heard. Let me clear that up. My bad. Let me clear that up. The ones I heard sound like Mellow Bucks. I'm glad she paid the way I'm shout out her on Lil Drake. Feel me? But it's like y'all don't got your own fucking man. Y'all not trying to think outside the box. On Skino. Y'all ain't trying to. So that's why I kind of feel back off of the female. Not. Don't get me wrong. My ears still open. But when you tired of hearing the same shit, man, you kind of. You get what I'm saying? You kind of.
Throwing a towel a little bit.
Not even just that, but you like, okay, it's the same shit until you know your ears hearing something else. You don't even know what you hearing different until your ear bring it to you.
Now, the way you going now, shorty, the way you going now, when you doing music, shorty, is it something that's strategically, is it all strategic as far as when you creating music and putting it out, or is it just for the fun and just for, like you said, you just like to make the music? Is none of it strategic as far as what I mean? Like, is any of it like, I want a label to hear this, I want the radio to hear this, I want, you know, I want this to go viral. Is any of it strategic?
Yes, everything that I write, I don't write and feel like I'm playing or writing because I feel like my bitch just broke up with me. Everything have a real meaning behind this shit. On Skino, so I even if the world don't feel like that this is my hardest on Skino, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do 100%. But it's like where I'm at right now, I can't put out shit that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Shit ain't gonna get me nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I that's why I'm glad I got a team to help me know. Cause then, motherfucker ain't care if I was just putting out certain shit just to keep the income coming in. But no, hell no. It's time for this shit to be even more structured now.
With your background in this shit, Shorty, how did you go about picking your team now than from the previous time? Like, what's different this time with your team that you...
So I just went back and just watched a lot of my old videos, a lot of my old interviews and shit like that, and just seeing what I was doing wrong and seeing the certain questions I was answering and the certain people that I had around me. So I went independent 2020. I could have been had a team, but I'm like, no. I gotta see what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go into another situation and knowing it's still certain shit I don't know and still certain questions I don't, like, I can't. So when I finally did, I didn't even know I was running into this shit. My team, I didn't even find my team. This shit just happened, bro. It came, I ain't gonna say it came to me, but God positioned me in a way that it can all make sense. And when it happened, I'm like, damn, this it. This it. This it. Like you never know when a motherfucker trying to get down on you. But you know in your heart. If you know, you know, bro. If you know, you know. And they don't give me, my team don't give me the vibe that this stay on this type of time with me. They communicate with me more. They ask me questions. They see where my mind at. They not saying that they wasn't doing that before, the team that I previously had, but I'm 30 now. I'm not just letting them think for me. My previous situation, I was letting them niggas think for me and not even asking no questions or none of that shit. I'm just trusting the motherfucking word.
Do you feel like you underrated? And if you do, how do you overcome that?
Honestly, I don't even think I'm underrated. I just feel like enough people ain't heard me yet. I don't feel like I'm underrated. I feel like I'm talking my shit. Just shit. It just ain't made it around to the right people yet.
That's what I said, but I don't know if that's the right word, because I feel like brother. I feel like, you know, because I hear your shit, even just going over your shit, like leading up to this interview, Shorty. I'm like, Shorty, this shit, because I love bars. I love people who actually spit. You know, it's one thing to make the beat sound good. It's one thing to get on there and make a motherfucker shake some ass and shit. It's another thing to actually say something and then rewind it back like, oh, damn, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's the vibes like as far as when it come to that?
Like you asked that question again. I think that question just threw me off a little bit.
Threw myself. What was the question?
You basically asked him about being underrated. You feel
like do you feel like you underrated?
Okay, the reason why I say I ain't underrated, man, look, on Skin Upgrade all year, got to get 24 million views. Underrated ain't getting that.
There's people in the comments like 2025, y'all still here.
Like real shit though. Ain't no underrated getting that. It's the level you put yourself in your head. If I feel like I'm underrated,
bro, I feel like you should get more props then. I guess that's a better way, bro.
But that's why I'm glad I am what I am right now. I'm gonna put this shit on their face forcefully. It's not genuine with them. I gotta put this shit in their face because I see how they is when it come to me. A lot of people ain't happy for me because they feel like I don't deserve it. I don't know why. I don't Skino, but I don't even want to know why. I'm gonna just keep popping my shit because I feel like I'm in a better position to really pop my shit now.
Yeah, for sure. So what you got that having so much self-confidence like that and you got your mindset, do you ever get discouraged, ever? Like, do you ever be like, man, fuck this rap shit, I'm finna go be a mailman, I'm finna go be a lawyer?
No. I did that shit one time just to see if a motherfucker was going to... Man, I was in a relationship with a female, right? And I basically was telling her like, yeah, fuck this shit. Ooh, I'm finna just Go do that.
Mm.
Just to see what the motherfucker gonna say. And the motherfucker hit me back with that. Well, if that's how you feel, who out the band, just go ahead, cause I know who hiring, and I. How you gonna tell me this? So that shit right there just made me like, nah, you can't give up. Cause if you go back there, you can't go back there. You go from here to here, you can't go back down there. Because you make it back down there, you'll lose your life before you can get to the tip of that.
Facts.
For sure.
I left that world for a reason. So just dealing with certain people just made me not ever want to give up. That's why I'm glad I got kids. I love my kids.
Yeah, kids change your life.
Them every day. I can't give up.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't.
That'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it. Oh, shorty. What's one thing you wish people understood about you?
Say it again.
What's one thing you wish people understood about you? And I got a few more questions, and we're gonna go to the booth, get y'all some music on sure.
Come back over there.
Yeah. Can you repeat that one more time, brother?
What's the fuck my question was? Killing me, shorty.
Hey, my.
Yeah, I forgot to get one more question. What was it?
What else?
Fuck it, on to the next question. Then we gonna come back. They gonna come back on our head.
What oh yeah, I got it. It's right here, right in my face. What's one thing you wish people understood about you?
That was some real shit. Nothing. Cause how they feel is how they feel.
What's one of the weirdest rumors or assumptions you heard about yourself since this shit been popping?
That I don't take care of my homies.
On
Skino, that hurt my heart.
Couldn't be furthest from the truth.
That shit hurt my heart, man. Like on some for real shit, bro. Like when I first kicked this shit off, bro, I probably wasn't able to do what they wanted me to do for them. But I always was a team player with my niggas, man. On my son, bro. I put my niggas before me.
Is it still like that after everything you've been through and what you done seen? Is it still when that next bag come, you still gonna still?
Yes.
That's what's
I
up.
brought them on the sideline to tell you shit. Yes.
Yeah. But it ain't the same team on the sideline as it.
But it's still the same niggas that knew. These two niggas on the they know. They know the same shit I was doing for motherfuckers then. They know. They know, bro. I ain't selfish, bro. Like I say, just because I don't do certain shit that motherfuckers feel like I should do, I ain't selfish. I'm not.
Had you ever considered leaving the city?
Yes.
Like, and why did you stay?
The first time.
Or I don't even know if you probably left or not. But
the first time that I said I was gonna leave the city, I didn't leave ASAP because I told too many people too quick. They was so quick for them to. No, you gotta. Me being gullible and not really, you know what I'm saying? Okay, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm here. But when I felt like every motherfucker started leaving me and one of motherfucker around, I'm like, bro, what's the point of me staying? Because the whole time I'm staying, I'm putting motherfuckers before me. I didn't just get a deal for me. On Skino, I didn't. I probably spent more money than on other motherfuckers in my deal than I did myself.
And that's righteous, shorty. You just gotta have discernment, shorty. You gotta know who, where, and you know what I'm saying, to put certain, like you can't invest everything in it. I mean, it might be the gas, shorty, but you know you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to make that discernment, and, you know, who gonna be valuable, who gonna be, you know what I'm saying, bro, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you learn that's something you learn over time, you know. Especially where we come from, like you said, that shit was all new to you, shorty.
It was.
And some brothers don't even make it out, shorty. So
and some motherfuckers be scared to admit their situation. It ain't what you talk about, it's how you talk about it. You ain't gotta go into major details into your shit. Just pop your shit where motherfucker understand you.
For sure.
Because if you know, you would start doing research and history yourself.
Now, let's talk about what you got going on right now before you get up out of here, shorty. So, what you working on right now, shorty?
All right, so right now it's the first quarter. I ain't gonna lie, I ended the fourth quarter off with a bang. Me and my team, we went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So the first quarter, I'm kicking this bitch off. Yeah, I'm finna come out. I'm finna come with a tape, but I'm trying to get grounded with me and my team, bro. This HMG shit, this Hitta Music Group, this is what this is. So I'm just trying to make sure we all is on the same page more than my last situation. Because like I said, we doing our shit, bro. We got so much shit going on. Like a lot of shit. So I'm just trying to make sure that this is what it is. We here.
Mm-hmm.
But we popping our shit though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
If you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying? It was Groovy Gang. Why the name change? Wow.
So, Groovy Gang gonna always be here. Mm-hmm. I'ma always get wild. Groovy, motherfucker dancing, we woo out the band doing this. That shit gonna always be there. But why you think I let the bandanas go?
Why you do that?
Growth. Your image ain't gotta stay the same forever.
Mm. So you never thought of the bandana like, no, this is just my shit. Sure.
Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, this is my shit.
Yeah.
Who's to say in future reference I might do pop back out with the bandana, but as of right now, it's about growth. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole bandana era on some real shit. I popped my shit with that. I got who I was, but that shit ain't do nothing but bring me pain. So if I gotta let go some shit, fuck that. Groovy Gang gonna always be here. The bandana gonna always be here. I'm a different man now. Mm-hmm. I'm me, but I'm me. I'm me, but I'm not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm different now, bro. I see shit different for what it is now. I ain't living for I'm not. How should I put this? You know how when you sign a deal and some shit, but you're living your career for another motherfucker? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you living your career for another motherfucker. That's pretty much like a Simon Says ass, say so ass nigga. Like, I listen to what my team's saying though. But how I was then, you could just say I was a yes man. Mm-hmm. Cause whatever the team say, we water man, hey, we got this for you, water man, water. I ain't investigating this shit. I'm just saying cool. So now that's why a lot of this shit when my team comes out, I be like, damn, I never had I wasn't able. I was able, but I put loyalty before business. And that shit backfired on me. So now I know what not to do no more.
Embrace yourself. You're a boss talking to a boss, working with a boss, around bosses.
Facts. With somebody who been through the industry like you've had a deal, you know what I'm saying, and it's like you said, it's the first quarter, shorty. What's the mentality of a brother like that? Like, is it like, I know what I got to do to get another deal? Is it like, you know what I'm saying, I just want to get that hit, make it super independent, get all the money from it? Like, what's the vibes now that you know the game, been through the game, and you still in the game? Like, how do you approach it now as like, shit, as a vet? You know what I'm saying? As somebody who know what they doing.
So, on some real shit, you know, every motherfucker gonna say it's about the money. Yeah, we all know. It's definitely about the money. But on some real shit, I done did everything I could do. Not everything, but I done did everything that I feel like I wanted to do on some real shit. So it's just shit. I wasn't thinking about generational wealth then. I was thinking about just to get me by and for this and this and this and the materialistic shit. Mm-hmm. And now I realize the materialistic shit is what makes you crash out the fastest. The materialistic shit is what makes you go broke the fastest. Mm-hmm. I don't know, like not having a purpose in this shit. And I ain't know. But God, that's how I knew I was gifted, because God ain't let me fade away. Mm-hmm. That's like for real. It's certain shit that I didn't even do to make my shit back popping. It just happened. Like when I came home, all years back trending. I ain't do that. They did that. That shit was the youth.
Yeah.
They did that shit.
Yeah. I mean, people still say that shit to this day. I'm sure.
So if you know, you gotta know. You gotta take that shit in. You gotta know. And that's why I came back like how I am. I'm on that now. I'm starting on business. You feel me? I got that grown man mentality now. The mentality that I wanted to have then, I was a shorty. I always been mature for my age. I never been kiddie. I never been immature. Any motherfucker that's ever been around me, I never tell you. I always tell you, I never been You feel me? I don't skin over. So I see different now. Losing a lot of homies, losing motherfuckers. It ain't got to do. It ain't even got to do nothing to do with death. Just losing motherfuckers. Just you never thought you would never lose. That shit open your eyes up to life and make you just want to do better. It just make you want to go back and dig deeper into the shit that you wasn't paying attention to. Like, damn. Mm-hmm. When motherfuckers cross you, it had you thinking like, what I wasn't paying attention to. Like, how the fuck did I let this even happen?
You never expected it? Not never?
No. Don't nobody expect nobody to cross them. Nobody. It just happened. You can't prepare yourself for a nigga to cross you. Only how you can prepare yourself for some shit like that is if you go back and hanging around this nigga and you know he finna snake you.
You let him do it again.
Let him do it again. And that shit can cost you your life.
Facts. Now, can we expect an album? Can we expect, you know what I'm saying, a tape, you know what I'm saying, this year? Like, what's the blueprint for this year, if you don't mind sharing?
Man. To be continued.
For sure. What is L Hitta listening to? Oh, we gotta talk about the name change.
All right, cool. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I've been fucking with these new Dallas niggas, man. Mm-hmm. Z and that Doe Montana 700, Z the Wizard. I've been fucking with them niggas, man, on some real shit. Due to the fact because I always wanted my team like this. And to see a team like this, structured like this.
I always hear that about out-of-town brothers, man.
Real shit. But one of them just died. Z the Wizard. Long live Z the Wizard. He just lost his life, you feel me, on the hands of however he lost his life. But long live that brother.
For sure. Rest in peace.
I on some real shit. Been off the New Dallas lately. My dead grandma. Don't get me wrong. I got my select a few who I listen to. I like old school too. I only listen to the new age rappers for real. Not saying I'm hating on them, no shit like that, or they ain't good, but that's what my energy been at. On skin though, cause
what he said earlier about just changing, being able to develop and talk about something different, being versatile, embracing yourself. The New Dallas, man, they speak about money, wealth, growth.
Yeah.
Shout out
nigga.
Johnny.
And they don't discriminate.
Yeah.
You say Johnny who?
Johnny Danby the band.
Oh yeah, on skin Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, they popping their shit though. On my son.
Homie should be out there. Telling us what they is.
They popping their shit for sure. They popping their shit.
For sure. If you don't mind sharing, man, what's some of your goals as an artist for the year? What if you don't mind sharing?
First things first, my goal is to be a better parent. I'm already a good dad. On my dead grandma, my kids love me. I got 2 kids, 6 and 4. They love me. You feel me? But my goal is to continue to, as kids get older, they don't forget shit. So my goal is to never make my kids feel like I wasn't there. And you feel me? Pop my shit. Put like it's so many people that doubted me, bro. There's so many motherfuckers that doubted me. So now I'm in a position again. At first I was fighting for myself. But now I have a motherfucker that's helped me fight. So it's big when you have a motherfucker that's helping you fight. And then just yourself.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the shit in their face.
For sure. Did I ask them what he was listening to already? What you listening to?
You ask me again.
No, I ain't bro, I ain't gonna fly, shorty. I got L Hitta in this bitch. I don't even want this bitch to end, shorty. Bro. Oh, shorty. So if we could, shorty, if you don't mind me asking, shorty, did you go through a name change? And if you could you explain that to the people who might have, you know what I'm saying, don't know? And if you could, like,
for sure.
What was to that?
So my name, if like you just said, like you motherfucker didn't know, my name used to be L Hitler. ELHITLA. L.
And everybody in the rack was cool with that shit. It was perfectly fair.
L Hitler. Cause you gotta understand. Street niggas, hood niggas.
Yeah.
Every motherfucker want a
Osama,
name like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Osama or goddamn it
Bin Laden.
Ain't nobody saying no Hitler.
Sure. It's like you cross the line.
Hitler. That go back to me not knowing the game. I'm a street nigga. I'm like, fuck it. I'm Hitler.
Sure.
Before it was L Hitler, it was Easy Hitler.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for me to do shit and I'm going crazy.
So who came to you with that? Was it the label? Was it the your manager? Like who told?
I already had it in the back of my head.
Okay.
That this shit is gonna come down to this, bro. I knew that what Hitler did. I already had it in the back of my head. But when it came to me and told me that this would affect my business of me going longevity, it fucked with me. They ain't even tell me I gotta change it yet. But I knew where they was going with it. I knew they was going with it, so I'm like, bro, I gotta think quick. What's some next to Hitler that I can't leave that.
That was perfect though.
Hitta.
That was perfect, bro.
Cause this H on my neck, if y'all can see in the middle of it, it was Hitler.
Yeah.
But I changed it to Hitta. I put the T where the L was at.
Yeah.
And just put Hitta. But that shit hurted me, bro. I lost so many fans behind
Yeah.
that. What? I lost so many fans behind that change name. That name change. But, hey, it is what it is.
That's crazy, man. Well, I definitely appreciate your time, man. Appreciate you coming through, shorty. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? I don't get too fanned out, or you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's too. Sometimes when Righteous Brother come through here, somebody who I'm a fan of music. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody actually talented is sitting on here, shorty, it's a milestone for the show. So I appreciate you coming through and sharing your story. Much success to you. We're gonna get in this booth and we're gonna take it from there, shorty. Before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can find you on social media, where they can find the music, where they can support you, all that good shit.
So everything is L Hitta. For the newcomers, if y'all don't know, it's spelled ELHITTA. So don't go off of L Hitler no more. It's L Hitta. And like I say, everything is L Hitta except my Facebook name. I ain't gonna tell y'all what my Facebook name is, but y'all can put parentheses L Hitta, y'all gonna find me.
For sure. All right. But like I said, man, appreciate your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute,